doghouse today, but it seems like the doghouse.
It's only us.
Bella, hang on, come you.
Like the bumpuses. Bumpuses!
It's only us. Welcome into the craft show.
The bumpuses are here. My dogs are getting dinner.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. They like it. Oh, let me go get something.
Okay, Bella is after the birds. What can I say?
Oh, we got two people
Hey,
in the chat.
Tracy.
My dogs are getting dinner.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hi, Tracy.
Oh, let me go get something.
Oh, somebody's got their Wi-Fi going.
Huh?
Somebody's got YouTube on the background.
Maybe it might be me or Susie.
Hi, Tracy.
This was me. Sorry. Hi, JC.
Hi, Melanie J.
Hey, Melanie.
Melanie.
Melanie Joy or Melanie J? My eyes are dead.
It's Melanie J.
Melanie J. That's what I said. Pretty name.
Miss Pretty Crochet.
Oh boy, she does wonderful work.
Doilies. Doesn't she though?
And if I could get a granny square, I'm good.
Oh, you make pretty stuff. Stop it. I'm making earrings today.
I was
Hi, Gwen.
painting and drawing.
Hi, Gwen.
Painting
Hi,
and
Gwen.
drawing. That's cool.
Melanie.
I was gonna do my Japanese embroidery, but I haven't mapped it out yet.
Japanese embroidery.
Hi, Jeffrey. I'm so glad you were able to make it.
Hey, Jeffrey.
Hey, Jeffrey.
Yes, it's white thread on dark blue fabric.
Oh, nice.
All straight stitches or back stitches. It's just a whole bunch of straight stitching.
Well, you know how well my embroidery goes.
Yes.
Do we now?
And it will get better every time you do it.
Well, when I try to put eyes on my little crochet things, it usually doesn't go very well.
Well, Melanie, we call it as we see it. You do good work. And you're welcome to come up. I know you said you didn't want to, but you're always welcome to come up and show it in person.
Hurt yourself. Mama gonna hurt herself.
I'm fine.
I
dropped a stitch.
So these are my little bunny earrings.
Oh, let me make you big because I can't really see those.
Cute.
Ah, adorable.
Very cute.
Oh, I messed up. There we go. I messed up
And
again.
then these will be peeps.
Oh, that's cute.
So what are you doing, Susie?
I did some watercolor circles and I'm just sort of coloring in with pen some of the inside just because
Nice.
I didn't have anything prepared.
Melanie said your earrings are beautiful.
Thank you.
Hi, Anne. Welcome in.
Hey, Anne.
Hello, Anne. Hello.
I can't find my other pliers. These are like, I got a round tip and these.
I have like 6 pairs of pliers and I can't find them all.
I know. It's like, I just had 2 of the flat pliers.
Yeah.
But, honey, do you have a little pair of pliers like this?
He'll go out and get them out of his toolbox.
I know. Sean hijacks my pliers.
Oh.
I think he likes, they're little and he likes them.
I used to
Yarn
leave
is
them in
playing
my
the
room.
drums
That's where
because
they
she
went.
sounds like she wants food and her mama didn't give her none.
Are you talking about my dog? She's eating.
Oh, that's your dog's eating. I thought that
My
was yarn
dog's
making
not.
noise.
My dog's eating a bone.
Oh,
Is it too
okay.
noisy?
No, not at all.
All right.
I was trying to figure out who was making the noise.
My dog's chewing a bone, probably her. She won't last that long on it.
I lost one of my earring findings. Earring.
Yarn, you want to come say hi? Come here. Let me finish this granny square and then you can come say hi.
Are you talking to the dog?
How do things just
Yeah, I
like
talk to my dog like that all the time.
walk away? Like I didn't move.
Because
However-
that's our luck.
Whenever I look for, I buy like dozen pens at once and I put them where I know they'll be, and then I go to look for them and they're never there.
Right? They disappear.
Scissors disappear all the time, so I bought
Yarn.
27 or something. I don't know.
Where's her barrette?
She won't let me put it in, and today I didn't want to fight with it.
Oh, hi, baby.
I'm not turning the lights off. It's not bedtime.
Is she looking at the lights?
Alexa.
Yeah.
Alexa.
You want me to do it, Dawn?
Turn off the
Yes.
lights.
I'm not quite sure.
Alexa, first plug off.
I love it.
Is that what you say? First plug off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alexa,
first plug on.
Alexa, first plug on.
She cracks me up. She looks at the ceiling to look for the light.
Cute. That's
Yeah, I
really
love you too. Yes.
yarn. Who's that whining outside? Jordan.
On my side, Bella's barking at my house.
He's going,
What? You
my
see,
dog-
this stuff slips.
2 more. Up, I got it.
I had seen a tutorial on this, like a wet on wet technique where she kind of colored in the little like blooms that she made, and it was really cute. And I wanted to do it. I couldn't find the video again.
Oh, I hate it when that happens.
And I don't really know the exact terminology for what she was doing, but come on, dogs. These like kind of white ink pens don't last that long. Apparently.
Apparently, my fingers don't work for little things anymore.
Why isn't this working? They were so vivid last week.
I write it off as the weather's changing. Everything's the weather's changing.
Okay. Is that what it is?
That's what I write it off as. Because
I'm
I don't
gonna
want to
say-
think there's another problem going on.
Right?
There's enough.
I'm going to say you said it.
All right.
These are so
This is
cute.
like really not working now. What happened?
Hi, it's me, Angie. How you doing?
Hey, Angie.
Hi, Angie. Oh boy, it's not working.
Oh, jeez.
Do you craft, Angie? And do you craft if you craft? Say that 10 times fast.
What do you
Got questions for everybody. If you craft, what are you crafting tonight?
That's right.
1, 2, 3. I'm
Uh-oh.
learning how to count to 3. We won't want to do any more than 3. What is your problem? You got the hair in your eye because you won't let me put a barrette in. Deal with it. Such a beautiful day out today, though.
Mm-hmm.
It was so cold this morning, 30, and now
Right.
it's pretty.
What was your temperature this afternoon?
Here it was like
Yeah.
in the 50s. What was yours, Dawn?
Let me tell you in a second.
85, probably.
No. That's
78.
It was. It's coming down now. It's
No.
70.
No.
Well,
It says it feels like 64.
they said it was going to be in the 60s, like at 60. Like
Now,
around-
tomorrow we're supposed to be cold. Now, when I say cold, I mean like 50s.
It's cold.
Our high was 51, 57 today. Tomorrow's supposed to be 64.
Wow. I noticed in the yard that it looks like daffodils, maybe crocus, or maybe I saw some or tulips.
Oh, I thought it said Wednesday.
But I've never been
Oh.
here in spring, so it's nice.
Yeah,
I'm
that'd
so
be nice to
sorry.
see what it is.
I've been corrected. The cold front's coming tomorrow. It won't be cold until Thursday and Friday. This little bunny seems lighter. Are you going to the house? For real?
Yes, I'm going. You got live. You got.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Don't be
sorry,
sorry.
Angie.
I'm
I
happy.
know. I know what that's like.
What happened?
She's got a pain level of 12, and I know
Oh,
what
no,
that's like.
sorry.
Well, I'll keep you in my
Oh,
prayer.
who's got a pain level of 12?
Angie.
Oh, Angie,
That's
I'm
a
sorry,
horrible,
honey.
horrible day.
I'm sorry. I had I went to a place. Oh, okay. I went to to get a mammogram today, and my nav sent me to a place where there was nothing, and it said you have arrived. And I'm like,
No, shoot.
I arrived in the middle of a street with parked cars. There were no buildings,
Wow.
so I just deduced that there was a hospital on the next street, and that maybe it was in there. So I parked by the hospital and ran in, and I'm like, is that where you get mammograms? And they're like, yeah.
It's weird when it looks like nothing, right? And you go in for
No, but
such a test like that, you're like,
where it said you have arrived, there was nothing. There was a parking lot on one side, and then there was a hill on the other side. And I was like, there's no building.
Look, that happened to us one time. We were in Texas, and I had the Magellan. Remember those?
yeah, that's weird.
And we were looking for, I don't know, a zoo, I think it was. And it took us to a field. And it said, you have arrived. And I'm like, I don't think so.
I had to have an Uber to take me to a doctor one time. He took me to a vacant baseball field and thought, okay, here's your stop. I said, this is not a doctor's office. And he, well, where do you want me to drop you? I'm like, at my doctor's office. Okay, and our
Melanie's got
has the thing for you, Susie. After she let it dry, she probably came back and put wet on it, wet on the dry. And Faya says that her daffodils are coming in before crocuses.
What about the wet and the dry? Susie, look at chat. Okay.
She said after she let it dry first and then came back with the wet.
All right. Well, I did this about 2 weeks ago. It's pretty dry. It's just that
Yeah, I would think so. Hold
the
on.
pen
Sorry.
was acting up, but it kind of goes sometimes and not others. I don't know. I'm kind of done. I don't want to do it anymore. I was just playing with the bubble tech. Sometimes when you're kind of stuck, I draw bubble colors, and I was trying wet on wet in the bubbles, and I heard that if you take your tape and you put it against your clothes before you put it on your paper, it'll take up less paper. It's been on too long.
Yeah.
It's really sticky. I should probably heat it up, but I don't really care that much about this drawing.
I found a pair of heat gloves.
Oh, good.
I'm making a face because it's taken up a lot. I ordered some washi tape. I haven't used it yet for this purpose. Someone's barking out. Someone, probably Norton. Yep, that's a Norton.
Sounds like Norton.
It's barking. Well, it looks better with the tape off. It always does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I like when I saw people doing the tape, I'm like, oh, that's a good thing. All right, come on, honey.
Hi, Caddy. You want to come up?
Come on, come on.
Katie, you want to come up? Or Caddy? I forgot how to say it.
Katie.
Katie. I got to drop the link in the chat if you want to come up.
All right.
Because
I
I'm
don't see
sure
Katie.
it would be nice
Oh,
to
hey,
have
Katie.
her. Yeah, from Greenland.
So I had to go bring my sister and my brother-in-law. He had a biopsy today. And they dropped me off. And they were going through like the little town where my house is at. And she called me. Somebody plowed into the back of them at the red light.
Oh, those poor people. They don't ever get a break.
Pretty crappy. Yeah. Then the guy goes, oh, I know it's my fault. My brakes were bad. Then
That's
you would drive.
fantastic.
Yeah, you would drive in the car because I don't
You
know.
wanted the opportunity to plow into somebody.
Exactly.
I hope it wasn't a bad accident.
No, I mean, she said they're okay. I asked if they needed me to go get them, and she said no.
She's going to call you when they get home.
Yeah. Thomas? I can't find my little round earrings.
Oh, okay. Angie, you have spinal pain too? I have broken vertebrae all the way down my back.
Hi, Freya. Freya?
Freya?
Hi, Freya. Spinal pain is bad.
Is it Freya or Freya?
Is it with an E or an A?
Welcome.
Let's drop the link for Katie. How to invite. Copy.
I have stenosis. It's painful.
I have so much wrong with my back. I stopped saying it. There's like 6 different things. And
Like, they were-
Sandra is not available.
I was told that I have moral nodes,
Can you grab them
and I
for me?
thought that they weren't really anything, but then I was reading about them.
What do you have?
Smorals nodes in my
I've
disc
never heard of them.
space. It means like there's like a hollowing
Right.
out that's
Yes,
making
what-
you more prone for
what-
break. And I also have bone cysts, which I said, well, what does that mean? It goes, oh, well, you're more prone to breaks. And I'm like, so everything I have basically means that if I fall, I could break my spine.
Right, so
That's-
Well, you're above 60, so that's automatic. Sorry.
Do you know my mom had a friend, and unfortunately, she had been on like steroids for a while, and she sneezed and broke her neck. And I'm like, you got
I
a
need
kid
the small one or the big one.
that's just sneezing? I mean, she didn't even fall. And I'm like, that's sad. And this woman was so easy, like happy-go-lucky, would laugh at everything, like, oh yeah, blah, 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 you know, and
Yeah.
so much would
Yeah.
go on.
I try very hard not to show my pain.
Can you put this back in there for me?
Well,
As
sure.
we
I
all
mean,
do, I'm sure. Yeah, I seen you talking about that, Angie, on your channel, and I just like,
They have
oh, we got
neuros-
the same thing, but I don't have that.
Scoliosis. Oh,
Similar symptoms, but I have yet to be diagnosed with that one. There's only 9 other things going on in my back.
Only?
Only.
only.
Well,
Hey,
we're
Pam.
praying for you.
Hi, Pam.
Yeah, Angie, we're praying.
Hey, Pam.
I put it in the chat, Kate, for if you want to come up
Hey,
and share your
Pam.
crafts.
Pam and
I
Frank.
should pin that, huh? I can't pin it from here. Can I?
I wouldn't pin it, but you
Alright.
can put it and then delete it
Well,
because we get some kind of strange errors.
yeah. Hi, Ashley. Welcome in.
Hey,
If
Ashley.
anybody would like to come up and craft with us, please let us know, and we'll put the link for you. I just don't want to put the link and let it hang out there because we had, some trolls that came in and said some ugly things one time.
I dropped it. I guess I'll pull it.
I
So
don't
if
even,
you want to come up, let us know, and we will put it back for you.
are you on steroids every day?
Yep.
I'm glad they only gave them to me for 5 days. But when I went off them, it was hard. She just abruptly stopped me.
I've been on steroids for 22 years.
Wow.
Oh wow.
And painkillers for 30. And they don't
Did it
do
make your teeth move around in your head? When my dad was on
No.
them.
He might go. He'll look at the house later.
Mom, take pictures.
Well, I
Well,
tried.
let's put on a cheery subject, okay? Because that's not so cheery.
Go
Yeah.
after you're alive.
I mean, we're praying
Well,
for
I'm
everybody. I'm not trying to take that away from anybody
supplementing
that they're in
earrings. How about
pain. And I
that?
understand that, but I get really depressed when I think about my lack of abilities. So,
So Susie, you're painting now?
No, I'm sitting here, but I finished up what I was doing with that painting
Okay.
because I've been
Can
drawing.
I get a show it again? I'm gonna make you big.
Where's your cup?
Wait, hold on. Let me make you big. I don't have one.
I don't know if I should do it this way.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, Dan, it's in the car.
Thank you.
That's cool. No,
that's
Sean
very
just took it.
pretty.
Oh, you got another one on the passenger side. Though.
I drew.
Oh, no, they got the blue one or pink
Like
one.
if it kind of looked like a turtle, I made it a turtle. If it looked like a mermaid, I made it a mermaid. One looked like
There you go.
one
It
looked
looked-
like an owl, I made it
If you put little tops on them, they could be like little ornaments.
like Rorschach test. Somebody else said, did you see that when I did my other balls? And someone said they kind of like ornaments. Someone said colorful bubbles, but ornaments is what a lot of people see. Thank you. It's just,
Very pretty.
what did I do? I'll show you another one I did recently. I might have shown it.
Teresa is crocheting.
Like this was something I just was trying out some pens and paint
Oh,
together.
that's cool. Wait, let me make you big again.
It's just, I mean, it's silly. I feel like they look a little, cartoony. But
They're cute.
I'll show you another one.
That little bluebird is bigger. He says, I'm the boss.
Tony's like, you're still making your birds look like eggs. This was the one that was supposed to look like the landscape.
I like that. That looks really good.
Eggs.
Very pretty.
Freya says she thinks it's unique and loves it.
Oh, thanks. And this one I like. I kind of think it's cool. It looks very.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, that's pretty.
You go, Susie.
I think that's your best yet, Susie.
Oh, thanks.
I like that. I really like that one.
I
don't know. I like your little primitive birds in the beginning.
I don't even know where I put them because I wanted to show somebody those birds. So this has some like glitter, but you can't really see glittery paint.
Very pretty.
But it's dragonfly, mosquito.
No, it's not. It's a mosquito.
I like the
hawk.
way your border is on that too.
Thank you, honey.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I didn't
I like
take
that.
it off, so I tried to stay off the edge.
Yeah, but it's very nice the way that is. You see that a lot in art museums and such. That's very pretty.
Oh, thanks. I mean,
See
I
how
was
good you're getting.
I was following a tutorial, and I think like in a way it's not my least favorite thing, but I was doing what she was saying I was trying to do what she said she was doing. And then Tony was like, well, that one's nice. He was trying to be nice looking at it. And when I did this one, I made a tree that looked really funny, so I tried to cover it up and it looks funny.
Oh, I thought that was a giraffe in the corner.
I did
Oh,
too.
that's funny.
I did too.
It was just flowers, and I had a tree here, and I covered up the tree with acrylic to see if I could do it, and it looks
Hi,
weird.
little Debbie.
Hi,
Hey,
Debbie.
Debbie.
It looks.
Debbie put a 1 in the chat. She is here
I don't know what happened to those birds from the beginning. I like those
right
birds.
now, honey.
Well, those were the first things I did with my birds. You like the birds best? The birds are fun. The first birds are the psychedelic. This is my psychedelic bird.
I like that one. Very cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Do you mask it off or like with masking fluid, or do you just leave
I
the
did tape, and I tried to do
No, I mean the flowers where they're white, or is that white paint?
white paint.
Oh, very good.
It's a white pen, and I tried to do what am I saying? Like not daffodils. Oh my God, what do you call those things? Those are yellowy flowers that are weeds, and you can eat them, and then they turn white, and you blow on them, and they go everywhere. And that,
Dandelions?
yes, dandelions. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Senior moment. It's
I
like a senior
am
lifetime. Thank you.
good at trivia too. So
Oh, boy.
dandelions.
It's it's recall. And then I was talking about dandelions to somebody recently. So I mean, I was just talking about them. I don't know why it escaped me. Well, this was the pad that I bought at Hobby Lobby, and I didn't like it, but I just said I'm going to still use it.
Yeah, it's a good thing to practice on.
Right? Why not? And it's kind of thick. I mean, if you get it really wet, it buckles. But I also have bought in the interim. I bought a pad of Arch, which is Arches.
Be right back.
I bought
I like Steadfire or whatever that name is. Stradivar. I could never get the names right on books.
This paper is the Watercolor Master's Touch. It was a $6 pad. So
Let me see. I'm going to make you big.
and I don't love it, but if you're just doing okay, so it's bumpy. So if you're just doing pen, it's
Right.
not the best for pen. But if you're doing like mixed media, I'd say it's okay. If you know what I mean. But for watercolor, it's not great. But it might be user error to some extent, but it doesn't even say like if there's a percentage of cotton or wood pulp. It doesn't tell you. So, and it's inexpensive. So
I'm making scarves. Yeah, it's not expensive. It's not cheap to watercolor, but you'll find your paper that you're comfortable with.
Right.
And then
if somebody is raving about a paper that's like one of the less expensive cotton ones, I've purchased them, so I'm going to try them out. Yeah. But the Arch paper is it's like $2 a sheet, and some of them are $1 a sheet, some are 75 cents a sheet.
Oh no, I'm not.
I'm live, guys.
Is anyone making a hoodie scarf? I would like.
Not yet.
No.
No, I've already been requested to make something else next, so no. My son came in and gave me something he bought for himself, and it's very pricey. He goes, "Mom, will you do this?" So I'm going to start it, and I'll have it next week because you got to.
Debbie says she needs one.
Huh?
She says she needs one.
Oh, okay. Right now, I'm just making a granny square, a couple of scarves because I had that extra yarn.
I bought some bow hung, and I think I bought Nadine. I think I don't know. I could go look. I also bought this huge pad from someplace. It might.
Pam said finger painting paper is nice. It's smooth and takes color well.
Oh, that's an idea.
This might be from Walmart. I don't even know. But this pad was it had a lot of sheets. It's heavy. And it's pretty big. I don't remember where I got it. But it's B paper.
Hey, Tracy, welcome back.
Be inspired. It's probably not the greatest paper either. Hello.
We go to Blick if we need paper. It's an art supply store.
Blick, people always talk about Blick, but do you order it in or you actually have it?
It's only an hour and a half away, so we go because we make a day trip out of it.
Right. I hear that, Freya. Let me show you what I've been making with my grannies.
Where is it located?
Connecticut.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know which city in Connecticut, but it's in Connecticut.
The trouble
Freya, these are granny squares.
I used to love to go to Connecticut once a year. They have a really great art show in South Norwalk.
Oh, wow.
So cute.
So I made these
adorable.
It's the first weekend of August. If you ever want to go to it, they have crafts and food, and music, and then the IMAX theater gives you like half price tickets if you're there. It's really a cool day.
Thank you, Pam.
But there's like 2 sound stages.
Oh, cool.
I like it. And it's right on the river, and then on the neck, if you go over the bridge, there's like the ocean starts over there. It's nice. And then they have a place like you can eat outside on like a dock, and you can get like a fish sandwich or fried shrimp. Nice.
Bella,
Yeah.
don't you bark. No bark.
I haven't been there in a while, but I used to go every year for that.
Why do you have to wait until Thursday to get a chicken?
Do what?
Little Debbie said, now you're saying you have to, so you're saying I have to wait until Thursday to get a chicken?
Oh, Dawn, do you want to,
What?
Debbie, want to buy a chicken now?
Sure.
How
Because
much
they're
are,
having a sale tomorrow too.
how much are your chicken?
$29.99, no ups, no extras.
No
I'm
sauce?
kidding.
No.
It's an emotional support chicken.
I have no idea.
Do you want ranch or buffalo?
And it could be a frustration chicken. You can just check it across the room. You won't break nothing.
These smaller ones are going to be 15.
And they're fluffy and handmade by Dawn.
2 sides and biscuits, right? Oh, look at these. How pretty.
Well, you should crochet some French fries and
Go for it.
and a
You know how to
biscuit.
crochet. Go for it.
Look at this bird. How pretty. See if y'all can see him.
Now, let me make you big. I can't see that.
Oh,
It looks like
crap.
abalone from where I'm sitting.
It's a bird. Hold on.
Blurby.
Come on.
Is it a parrot?
It's a
A cockatoo?
daggum bird.
Is it a? It's hard to see. Is it a? Oh, okay. I see it now. It's cute. Yeah,
It's a very-
crochet some French fries. Make yourself a chicken dinner in crochet. I bet that would. I saw a carrot in crochet. Why not a chicken dinner?
All right. I'll
Hey,
make
they
you
got,
big.
somebody made like kids' toys, like little things, and they did hamburgers, bananas. They
Crochet,
did all kind
hey.
of food items.
Crochet eggs. You can put them in a basket, and like you can get like a light blue, light green.
I did an egg.
A white. Why not? That's cool. Eggs are.
Come on
Except-
up and show us.
I got eggs for like $4.59 today. I consider that like a great deal.
I made an egg.
Cute.
That's
Except
adorable.
they're fat eggs.
Fat.
They're extra large eggs.
It's like a goose egg or an.
You're
let's
sure
see.
not going to get
Pretty
that.
big.
It's just a fancy egg. Except I did the wrong colors on the wrong side.
Oh,
she-
wow. How
She
cute.
made fries.
I did that on purpose. No, I didn't. But
Mara at Mindfully Crocheted made fries, taco, etc. So she was making food. Okay.
oh, cool.
I had no idea she did that. I was just saying French fries is like a joke.
Okay. Freya's making a garland with Attic 24's bird pattern.
Okay.
You can share your link tomorrow, Jeffrey.
And Melanie,
You can
can
share
you
it now if you want to, Jeffrey.
do you want to show us what you're making? I want to see if I can find more of my stuff.
I guess I can't do any more
Oh, yeah, you
sublimation.
can come up.
Yeah, show your work. Why not?
This is an open panel program as long as we're, respectful. And everybody here is respectful.
I guess I'm gonna go back to crocheting because I need to print stuff, and I don't want to do that while
I found my other stuff. If anybody's
I won't be
interested.
able to see.
I found those birds. I think the
Oh,
birds.
cute! I love those.
And oh yeah, and this was the other birds I made.
Those are cool.
This was really my very, very first tries at doing art. And she sold them, I remember.
I love those birds.
They're nice.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
They're so
I
cute.
was pleased. This was another exercise I did with like bubbles and like drawing in the middle. Oh. And I tried to do flowers, but they look like Christmas trees, Tony said.
Oh, they do. They look like Christmas trees with lights. Perfect for the holidays.
I was I was
Oh, I
trying to
didn't see that one before.
I was trying to make foxgloves, but yeah, I made them too wide. That's so funny. It
That's
cracks
how
me.
you learn, though. So, and you didn't quit. That says a lot.
No, I didn't quit.
Hey, I know a lot of people that would say, "Okay, I'm done."
I'm good. I felt like that about a lot of crafts I tried. I'm good. I'm done. This was one of the first landscapes. I'll take it out.
Antique tickets. What kind of antique tickets, Tracy?
This was one of the first ones I tried.
Oh, thanks for dropping his link, Debbie.
Thank you, Debbie.
And this was another. This is the one you saw at like one of these first shows you did. And then I remember Anne was saying, "Oh, I see your flower field."
That's very pretty.
Thanks. I wanted to put something behind it, but I'm done. This is good enough. So I mean, like,
Less is more.
Yes.
yeah, I agree. I do agree. I mean, this actually turned out to be like one of my favorites, and it was one of my early ones. But I just like it. This one I like.
Oh, that's very pretty too.
Oh, that's pretty.
It's just flowers, and yeah, I'm happy about it. So I mean, overall, if you have a few that you kind of like, it keeps you going. Because there's definitely a few that I don't like, and I'm like, ugh, I made mud.
Well, how many times do we frog yarn? I mean, and take it all out and start over again.
I do a lot.
Right.
But
It's the same thing.
at least you can do it all over again.
Right.
Right.
In the painting you can't, but you can,
Yeah.
throw it aside and then see how much better you have gotten later on.
I agree. And it's, I mean, like, I'm not saying that I've gotten leaps and bounds better, but I definitely, like, because there's some exercises people do just to kind of be creative every day, even, or like if you're kind of stuck for an idea to just do the circles or do, I don't know, do a bird or a flower. I mean, you could just, it doesn't always have to be a masterpiece landscape or,
Right.
but I'm trying. The one when I did the mountains in the background, the sun was rising and I saw the shadows on the mountains and I thought they look purple. I could try to do them in purple. And I was kind of pleased with the way some of, the shading went.
Oh, Teresa, she said, I'm sorry. She said she
I haven't heard
reproduced
of
the
them.
idea that someone else had and was wondering what's the purpose for.
I have no
You've
idea.
got a red dot and an eyelet in the center.
Can you show me can you have one that you could show me? I might be able to tell that way. I haven't made paper crafts in a little bit. I've got my new machine and
I don't know, but your cards are beautiful.
Thank you. I haven't made a card in over a year, but I want to get back.
Did you make one? Because I haven't seen any of your painting ever.
My paintings have been given away, but I make cards. I made a card.
Let me see.
Have it.
I'm curious.
You want to come up, Tracy?
Now, keep in mind, this has been bent to heck because it's been sitting around my house. Trying to fluff it a little bit so it's better.
So you're doing 3-dimensional? Is that
I do 3-dimensional cards.
Oh, there you go.
It's all fluffed wrong. Like I said, it's been sitting around the house for a very long time.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Beautiful. That is pretty. That's a great card.
Thank
Really,
you.
really beautiful. Yeah, I love it.
The time to
Oh.
make that.
3-dimensional. It's a wedding card, but I don't have a sentiment.
That's all right, though. I mean, just
How long did it take you to do that?
About an hour.
Oh, it would have took me about
3 days.
Well, I'm not painting that stuff by myself. I cut it out. I got a program. And I got the dyes. And I got the machine to cut the dyes out.
Cool.
You get the...
Hey, so I asked my husband, when's my birthday? And he goes, it's Friday. And I'm like, cool.
Yay. Is it going to take you out to eat somewhere?
I'm going to assume that
Thank you.
that might happen. I don't know. You know, we passed, there was a cake and I kind of wanted it. And I said, oh, it's my birthday coming up. And we didn't get it. But I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to let Tracy up and put it in the
Sure.
chat.
I mean, I kind of like Asian
Teresa,
food.
this is how much yarn I had left after I made them.
Oh, good. You made it, though. There you go, Tracy. And Faya, if you want to come up.
Melanie, one day you're going to be brave enough to come on up.
Yeah, a lot of people sit around and do crafts. It's fun to have a few people on the panel. You know,
Yeah, it's just to enjoy it.
I want to say there's not like a whole lot of people watching this right now. It's not
Freya says thanks, but she's got 2 toddlers.
All the more reason to craft.
Right?
Yeah.
toddler grandbabies. I'm really thirsty. I'm going to get something to drink. I'll be right back.
Welcome, Tracy.
Hi, Tracy.
Hi. I'm sorry to interrupt, but you guys, you gotta let me figure this out. I've been obsessing about this, so I've got a few.
Wait, wait. I want to get a drink. I got a drink.
I bet it does with 2 toddlers around.
What have you been obsessing on?
Okay, so can you guys see that?
I'm gonna make you bigger.
It looks like a camera, kinda.
Well, no, it's a ticket-like thing. I made several of them. Here's another one. They've got like numbers and like here's another one.
Okay.
And here's another one. They're like vintage for vintage crafting, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for cards and stuff like that.
And then but see, I have to know, because to me they would have had a purpose, you know, back at that time. And so like
They look like train tickets or something.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. And like maybe like say this one, maybe like a you know, where they used to check people's hats and the ladies with their like fur wraps.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Good.
Yeah.
In a coat check room, they would have a hole. You could put it on the hanger. So they would have 2, and they would give you one and put one on your coat.
That's okay. See, so I've been going nuts. And then I got one more question to ask you. Let me grab these things. Hold on.
Okay. We just dropped the link at it if you want to pop up.
So there was the same lady. She's really, really talented. She came up with these little like number button things. Let me grab some tweezers.
By the way, those were nice. Even though you didn't really know what they are, they're still kind of cool to look at no matter what.
Yeah. Because you antique those by yourself. That's pretty good.
Yep. Yep. All it was just white cardstock. Okay, so I have several of these. Can you see?
I'm making it big.
Those look like chromosomes.
The what?
It looks like an 8.
I know, an 8. I thought like maybe like a chromosome. Have you ever seen a chromosome?
Yeah, no.
Susie, only you would think of that.
Yeah.
So here's another one.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, so there's several of these, and so like she came up with this idea, and all it is jump rings, glue, and a number on paper. But to me, they almost look like you know, like back in the day, the switchboard that they used to use,
Yeah, or
you
typewriters.
know,
Yep.
typewriter keys, yeah, or something.
or cash register keys. So that's what I was kind of wondering too. And they look really cool on a project. Let me show you right quick.
They look cool.
So this is a page tab that I did.
Guest
And
receipt. That's cool.
Well, that's
it's
cool.
and this here was the bottom of a guest check card that I grunged up and made to look old and dirty.
That's
Looks
cool.
good.
So,
Neat.
but I put one of them on that. You see, so
Yeah.
so I was just curious. You know, to me, it's like if you're gonna do vintage crafting, you need to know what you're doing. You
Right.
how do I say
Right.
what the things were actually used for.
Right. What the purpose is. Exactly.
Yeah.
Go
So
on Pinterest sometimes and Google like vintage this or that, or like, you know, vintage crafts, maybe. And then like it might say you
yeah.
can make stuff out of this, that, and the other.
Yeah, I like now that you said because of the hole in the middle.
It looks
That
like
made
it's
a lot of
memory.
sense what she said about that would go on the hanger and then you would get one.
It
So
does.
that made a
I do photography, so when I see like the hole in the hole, it kind of looks like the lens.
Right.
oh yeah.
I mean, I think you can make a camera now that you made that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks for helping me to figure that out. I appreciate you girls
You
for
know,
that.
Back in the day when I was making jewelry, people were selling the touch pads for the old typewriters.
Oh,
So
uh-huh.
get like the exclamation point or the question mark and or numbers and or letters, and you could personalize jewelry like that. And I
Yeah.
thought kind of cool that they were selling it.
Yeah.
But you know, that was probably I was gonna say that was almost 30 years ago. So everything that I could have bought, it was pretty much an antique now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, I remember stuff from when I was a little kid, and I'm like, good grief, they're calling it vintage and antique now.
Oh,
I
I
feel
know.
old.
How about like when they have oldie stations playing Nirvana, and I'm thinking Nirvana,
Right. They play music from our childhood in the grocery stores. You know that's supposed to be the old people music.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I feel so aged when they talk about, are you over 50? Do you need to retire? Like, I don't care. Go away. All the commercials tell me how old I am.
Did Thomas have a haircut?
Did Thomas have a haircut? No. He needs one.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and exit out. Thanks for your time.
Thank you for coming up.
Thanks for coming up.
I didn't get a haircut yet.
Okay.
It
I'm
looks
waiting
good.
until next month.
Next month? All right. Can't wait to see it, Thomas.
Well,
I miss doing that kind of thing, card making and paperwork.
Oh,
So
maybe
who
you're
else
thinking
wants
of
to come
Sean
up?
with the long hair, Debbie. He's still got long
Becky.
hair. Hey, Becky.
Becky.
Becky, are you crafting?
What are you making? What are you making, Debbie?
Debbie was painting her flower pots outside.
I remember hearing her say that. And then she was painting a cardinal statue. What else?
Oh, you got to take pictures and show us.
Right.
Or go outside and hop on up. You can hop on up and show us. I should take the link out, huh?
Oh, she posted it. See, and I didn't see.
I didn't see it. I'm sorry. It's been a long day.
And then
I
now
was-
the next question is, what did Debbie have for supper?
Right?
It's dark now.
So for those who don't know, Debbie always has something good for dinner. So
We had a really late lunch, so I didn't make any supper. I have some salad in a bag. I can. That's what I'm probably gonna make. It's very complicated. You open the bag, put it in a bowl, have some dressing.
that's tough, Susie.
That's really rough.
You know, I feel like,
Oh, she had leftover soup. She made homemade chicken soup yesterday.
oh, that's nice. You know, I think that salad is not necessarily cooking, but if you heat soup up, as long as it involves like heating, I feel like that's more like cooking.
Okay.
My neighbor, when she says, I cooked sandwiches. I said, you cooked sandwiches because I heated them up.
Well, you know, if you make a grilled cheese, that's real. You know, you're dirtying a pan.
Right. It's true.
Okay.
Bella, I can see you. You better not.
I'm trying to think what we bought a lot of kind of easy food, which is usually the worst for you, easy food. Because it's, you know, it's usually caloric.
Okay, Jeffrey.
Hey, Crafty, Nana, Tracy.
She was just up.
Oh, she was just
Jeffrey
up.
was just
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Jeffrey will drop it again tomorrow during their live too.
She was at you. Dropped.
So
Right.
come in the chat so I can remember, okay? If you can.
Becky's packing orders. What else is going on? I'm like out of it, Tracy. Jeffrey's second link you dropped is the right one. We had to do something. Okay. What do we?
Don't you just hate when this yarn splits?
Yes. What
Pretty
yarn
soon
are
I'm
you
gonna
using?
snip off enough that I'm not gonna be able to
Finish.
What
I'm not
yarn
gonna
are
be able
you
to cook
using?
it.
Not gonna be able to finish it.
Yeah, you're using cotton. Cotton always splits.
I know.
I was wondering why my yarn was getting wet.
Oh, was
It
there
fell in
dog
the
coming up?
dog's water.
Oh,
Let's not fall in the dog's water.
I think this is that peaches and cream.
Oh, I don't like peaches and cream.
I don't either, but normally. But it hasn't, once you work with it, it's not so bad.
I made a scarf. Did you guys see the scarf I made? I don't even know. I gave it to Tony. I don't see it around. He hasn't used it. It's getting hot now. There were so many bees out today. And Tony's like, that's a good thing. I go, but they were swarming me. It was like a lot.
That's not a good thing.
No, they were all over. And I kept saying, bzz, bzz, bzz. Like,
Sweat bees are the worst. Because
sweat.
they're in the ground, and when you mow your lawn and you don't know they've got a nest, they attack you.
Oh boy.
They'll go up your pants. They'll go in your shirts. It is horrible.
And those are BBs or like, are they?
Oh, they're bees.
Then you call them sweat bees?
Yeah, because they're attracted to the sweat, but they actually move to the vibration of the ground.
Oh boy.
And if you vibrate the ground, they'll come swarming out.
Oh, those are little
And they
bees
will
that's always
find
in
you
the
and
grass.
chase you. They're in the grass, yeah.
Oh, we
I-
just
I
call
was-
them honey, like little honeybees. I guess
Oh,
it's
they're not honeybees.
I thought
There's
that
nothing
there
sweet
were a
about
lot-
them.
There were a lot of bees around. There's a pussy willow kind of tree that I was touching it the other day. It was so soft. So that's why they call it a pussy willow.
Jesus.
Then there was these little weeds and I was about to pull them out, but they had little blue flowers. So I left them because there was nothing for these bees to eat.
Mhm.
And I want them to eat some. Yeah, there's holes that make, wasps that make holes. There's a huge hole under that pine tree outside.
Be
And I
careful.
told Tony I want to put a camera to it to see what will come out. I mean, a huge for, what I
Bees.
seeing around. Is it bees or is it like a bunny?
I'd be careful.
Yeah, that is scary. It could be the bees that live there.
We have bees, we have wasps, we have honeybees, we have it all.
And you see these people who take gasoline and then they put the container up against the beehive, and I'm thinking that's dangerous. You slip and you can tick them off.
You ever see the ones that put the hot molten aluminum down them?
Okay, Pam's leaving. Good night, Pam.
Bye,
Bye,
Pam. Thank you for coming.
Good night.
Good night. Yeah, it is scary. I don't want to get like I was walking around with my sleeves like over my hands. I didn't want them to fly up my bite my hand or fly up my. Anyway.
You don't want them flying up nothing.
No,
really. And then
that sting hurts.
There's some. Hey, there's Dad's crafting again.
Yeah, I don't know if you knew.
There's sand bees who do not die when they sting you. Oh, through jeans? No, that's scary.
Oh wow. Hey Scott.
Hi Scott.
Oh yeah, they don't die when they do bite through jeans. Oh, they're horrible.
Wow, I'm always wearing like pants in the summer thinking, well, it's a little bit of protection, but maybe it's not.
Not with those bees. I actually cried in pain.
There's hornets too.
Yep.
Scary.
But we just have to be careful.
Well, I have to disrupt the area a little bit because I didn't take away I waited for like the plants to die down, and now I want to take out because new plants are trying to come up. So I want to take away the dead the dead leaves and foliage. And it's just kind of hard. I mean,
wow, Tracy.
At about 6, they weren't out anymore.
Yeah. Scott says, "Hey, sis, Susie, and love."
Hi.
That's so sweet.
And she's like, ugh.
And all she wants to do is send you to prison, Scott.
All the time. Any chance I get.
I don't think that man really goes to prison.
Yeah, right.
Well, he gets to come home.
Yeah, he comes home at the end of the day.
Question is, does he really want to?
Ooh, Scott. Dude, what you did that lady today?
Well, some days I don't want to come home to me either. That's what I meant.
I keep making things and just throwing them in this box.
Good. You need them for your show.
I know. I don't know what to make.
I hear Jeopardy. He watches Jeopardy that these guys, for some reason, they broadcast it from Asia. And whenever it finishes, you just see them like doing computer work and they're sitting there doing nothing. It's kind of funny.
Oh, I'm playing dead.
I loves you with all her heart.
Oh, I do. It's so much. And that's a big heart in there somewhere.
I was going to say, and her heart is so big.
Yeah, you got to find it, though. It gets lost every once in a while.
I'm going to look them up, those sand bees. And
they're horrible.
I didn't know that's what they called them. They're always in the clovers and those little white flowers.
Yep. And they live in the ground.
We call them yellow jackets.
No, that's not this. But I don't think it's the same thing. Because these live in the ground. Literally. In little tunnels.
It's bad when you step on them.
Oh, yeah. I stepped on the honeybees all the time. Because they were getting the nectar out of the flowers when I was growing up.
Tracy's working on page tab clusters for her stash.
Oh, they do look like the yellow jackets. They're sand wasps. They're a large tribe of wasps within the, who cares, Crabonidae family.
I like that, Susie. Who cares?
But see, this is why I thought they were. I thought they were like the yellow jackets because they have the.
Yeah, that's the one.
They have like the shiny rear ends.
Oh, they're nasty though.
Tony's been bitten by them. He once got a lot of bites in on one arm, and he had to go to the emergency and get steroids. We're pretty far from the emergency room. We really should have one of those
EpiPens.
The EpiPens running. He said, "Well, I never needed it before." I go, "But you've swollen up. Like, don't you see? If you've needed to be on steroids from wasps, bee stings, you're like one bite away from really needing it."
Yeah, but I don't think they just give you an EpiPen, do they? Can you just buy an EpiPen?
I think you had to have like almost an anaphylactic reaction before.
Yeah.
He's needed like he's swollen up and he's needed steroids.
Or if you've needed like hospital, I guess if you've needed hospital intervention.
He's gone to like, what do they call it? Like a convenient care kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, he's gone more than once for those sort of things. I mean, if I was a physician, I would have prescribed for him to have something like that. He probably would think, I don't need that. And I'm thinking, be safe. It's not like you use it for fun.
You'd be surprised.
Use different things for all kinds of stuff.
I don't know. My husband would have surgery. They'll give him pain medicine, and he'll be like, "I'll take in a leave." He wouldn't even take a narcotic because he just says like, "I don't want to get addicted." I go, "You're not going to get addicted if you had like
right, exactly,
if you had, like a surgery." I mean, they say being in pain interferes with your healing. Like, you need to be as pain-free as possible.
It interferes with your life.
Right. Anyway, so he's very, I want to say he's super cautious about things. He's kind of square.
Oh, that's gotta suck being allergic to eggs.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is. There's eggs in everything. Kind of. I mean, things you wouldn't expect.
My husband's pretty healthy considering he's old.
Knock on wood.
I'm just teasing you, honey. Just because you're old.
Is he younger than you or older than you?
He's not younger than me. He's old. Right
now, Teresa is the baby out of all of us.
I know.
And I'm like the middle sister.
Again.
I know. I'm the middle child in real life.
I'm turning 63 on Friday. So,
Ooh, you gonna sing to her?
Yeah, sure. When, now or Thursday?
I think you should do it now. But then you can come on Thursday and do it again. You're right, man.
To make you sing.
I have a nail appointment on Thursday.
Oh, okay. See,
he says, sure, you are. I'm older than dirt. I told you.
Come on, you can't be that old.
And I used to say I'm older than dirt, and I'd rather be over the hill than under the hill. So I'm okay.
True. That is true.
I'm okay with that for right now.
Wait, clearing her throat. She's getting ready.
Oh, me.
Tracy, you might want to close your ears.
Look at this. She's magic.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Susie. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, sweet.
There.
I imagine.
No.
That's kind of like.
Well, I'll see you on Thursday.
You almost were like roostering a little. It's beautiful. Happy birthday. Oh, it has to be insulated. You mean cool? Like in the fridge. That's hard to do. Like if you go to like the
You're supposed to
woods.
carry it with you.
That's what I thought. I mean, my friend's kid was allergic to everything. He was allergic to eggs, milk products, flour, peanuts. I mean, he like the only thing he could have was like a hamburger and a plain hamburger and a 7-Up.
No,
Oh,
geez.
baby.
I know, and if he had, after a while, he could have.
But you know, like
the
here, we put
crust.
eggs in our burgers. So,
Oh boy, that's like a meatball. He couldn't have had that, but he could go to McDonald's and have. After a while, he could have the regular plain burger Happy Meal with French fries and a 7-Up.
Well, that's
And-
not a real hamburger anyway, so that's probably
Well,
good.
no, but I mean that didn't set him off into like
right.
Yeah.
like the
scary.
side effects from having stuff he couldn't have were like you wouldn't want to necessarily be around him, right?
Right.
And he had to go to the hospital occasionally.
That's so scary.
Yeah, so he had EpiPens and liquid Benadryl, and he would have to travel with like a little kit.
I guess
Yeah.
so.
I always had liquid Benadryl when my kid was younger. My kid got bit by a black widow and a brown recluse
Oh no!
Wow.
before he was 19. Before he was 18.
Where the hell did he get in contact
We
with
were
a
in Las
black
Vegas,
widow?
Arizona.
Oh, well, there you go.
They had brown recluses in
Vegas.
Hilton Head, where I
Yeah,
was.
they have them here.
And the guys I was sitting there and I was like, and he goes, "You're so uptight." And I go, "You just told me that these trees like we're sitting under have brown recluses in them." And I go, and I'm, and mosquitoes are attracted to me. I go, I'm not comfortable.
I don't blame you.
So
That's
he's
scary.
because you're so uptight. I go, I'm uptight. If that's what uptight means, I am uptight. I will take it and want to go inside. Thank you.
Right? Yeah. Literally don't know how I got to the hospital to the kid. Oh my
Oh
God.
boy. I mean, I would definitely try to keep one in my car and keep one. If I knew that if I had those kind of issues, I would carry around like one in my purse or a backpack or something. You have to.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I was looking at shrimp today and I really wanted to get it. And I'm like, I can't get it.
Yeah. No.
But I mean, I'm still eating fish. I'm okay with fish.
Well, it's shellfish, isn't it?
Yeah, really. I think it's really crab. But if I have too much shrimp, I think maybe it's the potassium. Is it the K or some iodine? Iodine's in it. That's what it is.
They're ground feeders. That's maybe why too.
I mean, I've always had lobster tails and been okay with that, but
Still?
I haven't had one. Honestly, I haven't had a lobster tail since COVID. But pre-COVID, I used to go occasionally and have a lobster tail out. And since then, no, haven't had it. You paid $13.50 for 2 pounds. Well,
That's not bad.
that sounds reasonable. But she's in the South.
Yeah. Not up here. Shrimp.
Sometimes
seafood
from
up here is
the
expensive.
the shrimpers here, the local shrimp, you can get like $3 a pound.
Jeez.
Not for the big ones like that, but they're mixed sometimes.
That's really cheap. I'm kind of in the mood for food now. We're talking about seafood.
We always end up talking about food.
I know, right?
Buy the smaller one. Yeah, I know. the place I went had frozen, what they called broken shrimp. And most of them were good, but a couple of them were broken.
Hi, Tracy.
They were really cheap. Gotta run. Take care.
Bye, Tracy.
Thank you for
But
coming
you know,
up.
I find like if I'm cooking like a stew or something like that, hey Rudy, I prefer the smaller shrimp because I find they have more flavor when you're cooking.
I haven't had them in a while, but one time I had ordered shrimp and grits at a place in New Jersey, and the shrimp were so sweet. It was almost like lobster. It was so good.
Girl, you need to have shrimp and grits from here.
And
they're wonderful.
I'm sure that it's good. I love a scallop. Oh my god, I haven't had those in ages.
I like most seafood. I don't like salmon. And I've tried it.
And I love salmon. I can week.
Sorry.
I used to get a etouffee with crawfish.
I've even tried salmon burgers. They're horrible.
Well,
it needs some kind of sauce. I think they were too dry.
A lot of salmon burgers that I've had in my life were made with canned salmon, and doesn't taste anything close to like a piece of salmon and just having it like.
Yeah, my son's made that for me as well, and
cooked in a pan. Oh, I like it, but you can't overdo it. It tastes. I don't like it overdone. It has to be
right. It gets dry.
It has to be really just slightly underdone, and then it's good. So, but you like if you can eat it, it's really good because they put it has like a lot of, the soft bones are really good for your calcium levels.
Mm.
And it has a lot of good omegas. So,
yeah. It's not happening.
I love it.
I've tried so many different ways of salmon. No.
but we've had like the wild caught salmon, and I actually don't like that kind. the one that's supposed to be the best is the one I like the least. I like just regular salmon.
I'll eat a salmon burger if I have to.
Raw.
But it has to have some kind of sauce on it because I found it too strong. Needed a little bit more flavor.
I'm sorry. She's after the birds.
That's okay. You still got daylight? It's dark over here.
Dark here. My dad used to like these kippers. It was like kippered herring that was smoked.
Oh yeah. My mother liked that.
And we watched a show about how they were making it originally like in Europe. And I ordered some on Amazon. They were in a can though. But there was the stuff my dad used to eat, and I want to try it. I think I have it in the closet. I hope I like it because
if you watch the stuff on how stuff is made, you're not going to eat anything. It's so gross.
Probably.
Well, God help you if you watch fast food things. Oh,
well, I did see once like the stuff that they were making the McDonald's chicken nuggets out of, like the pink paste. I was like, ugh.
I know. I don't like McDonald's food. I don't even eat it anymore. It's so gross.
Oh, take care, Freya. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming.
Fancy cheese, what? The salmon or the kippers? Like the. Now, did you ever have before it's smoked, the kippers are, I forgot the name of it.
Oh, I don't eat those.
That fish, like they sometimes, I think they pickle it and put it in like a cream sauce with onions. It's
yeah.
I like that.
My mom used to like that stuff.
I like it. My dad was once, oh, herrings, right? He used to say, it's so full of sodium. How could you eat that? And I was really enjoying it. And after he said that, I was like, ugh, and I just ended up throwing it in the garbage. But I enjoyed it. Salad. I haven't had a salad at McDonald's in ages. I haven't even seen it on the menu. I worked at McDonald's when I was 14, so it was a million years ago. And they used to give you like a thing, like you can get a Big Mac or a hamburger,
Right.
or a fish sandwich, and they would give you a side, which was what's the side? It's always French fries, right? There wasn't anything else.
I used to work at McDonald's, Jeffrey, and I used to love their salads, but I can't swallow lettuce anymore.
So I used to get a Big Mac and French fries when I worked there, and a soda. They would give you a soda.
Yeah, but I think back in the day, their food was better. You
They
could
had
see the hamburger on the bun.
They had a rule about like if it was cooked and it laid around for 20 minutes, it would get thrown away.
Right.
And there were people, like, I hate to say it, but there was like people in the area that couldn't afford food, and they started to go through the garbage to get those burgers that they threw away, and they would chase them off. And I used to say, why can't you just put them in, put the already made stuff in a different bag from garbage bags, so that at least they could grab that and leave.
Well, because they got sued too many times is why places stopped doing that.
Probably. And it's,
yeah,
they don't want people having, like, the lid of the garbage falling on their heads, or or if they slip and fall, they'll sue. Yeah, they don't want people loitering,
or if they get sick from eating the food,
because it's rotten at that point. Well, they were very big on like portion size when I worked there, because I once made a ice cream cone for somebody, and it was 5 ounces, and the ice cream cone was supposed to be 4, and so they throw it away. And I go, what do you mean? So I go, you want me to throw away the 5 ounces to then make the 4 ounces? That
makes no sense.
Makes no sense at all. And they said, but if you sell it to corporate and they weigh it in a van outside in the parking lot, I get in trouble. And I used to think, oh, it's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, give it to like somebody who works there even. It's
about the dollar. My husband worked at McDonald's too. I mean, that's our starting point, really.
Yeah, well, we would get working papers and then work at any job we could get at 14. What could you get at 14? It wasn't
right. McDonald's.
I worked at a snowball stand.
Well, it's similar, and then when you get to be 15 or 16, you could graduate to the supermarket. That's what most people used to do.
Well, back in our day too, you could lie about your age so you can get a job. Can't do that anymore.
No, because you got to have the permit from the
working people.
Yeah.
Because I did that, and I got a job in a school teaching.
Really? I
was like 3 months under 18. So I said I was 18 to get the job. And then when I got married and had my kid, then I got a job at McDonald's because it was good time for, while he was in school.
Yeah.
I worked at Kmart.
My mom worked at Kmart.
I worked at Gimbel's. That store isn't even around anymore. I worked at Macy's Herald Square.
Nice.
So the one in Manhattan. And back then they had a pet shop on the 5th floor. I worked at the pet shop.
Nice.
Cool.
And I really liked it, actually. And I didn't like it at the time, but I didn't realize it was one of my best jobs.
We used to go to the restaurant.
The PJ Clark's.
And wasn't there one in Macy's?
Yeah, there was a PJ Clark's. It was like a steaky, hamburgery kind of.
Yeah.
It was good.
Go there.
They also had like a place up like on the 5th floor, I think, where you could get like salads and sandwiches. Like it was sort of like a counter where you would sit on a stool.
Right. No, we had white tablecloths and.
Yeah, that was the PJ Clark's.
Yeah.
Oh, you worked at Piggly Wiggly? You know, we never had a Piggly Wiggly here. They have them like in Baton Rouge and New Orleans, but they didn't have it where I live.
I never heard of a Piggly Wiggly before.
It's a grocery store.
I thought the funniest thing I ever saw was the Piggly Wiggly. There was an ad, an old ad, and it in the sign right under the Piggly Wiggly, they said, Piggly Wiggly is celebrating Passover. And
oh my gosh,
it cracked me up. And they said, so like they had matzahs and, you know, Passover delicacies. I was like thinking, yeah.
Really?
If you're really into Passover, you probably wouldn't want to go to a pig shop because it's not kosher. But I mean, it was just funny to see that ad.
I've done a bunch of
that
different
is kind of
things.
funny.
Before I went to nursing school. I mean, you know, so from Kmart, well, right out of high school, I was a legal secretary.
Wow.
Nice.
And worked for a senator for years until I got pregnant, had my kids, and then all that. And then I was out of work for a while when, you know, taking for them. But then, where else did I work? I worked for an environmental cleaning company. I was like a accounts receivable, and then I was accounts payable.
That's like my mom used to do that.
And then I went to nursing school.
I worked in a real estate office, and my mother was the bookkeeper there. So she would, all I ended up doing was mailing out the rent bills. So my job was all that. And occasionally I'd be the receptionist. Oh, I just was working because I wanted to go like one summer to Europe, and I was working to save money for the plane ticket and spend.
Yeah.
So my mother would be like, work faster, sit up straight. I need a job where my mom isn't watching me. Because, I mean, the working faster is one thing, but the sitting up straight.
My phone was dead. I couldn't take no pictures. Look at this. Look.
Hi, Mr. Southern Fines.
He's telling stories.
To who?
To me.
Anybody that'll listen.
Hi, Gary. Did you go by the house? Look like make another video for us. I saw you go. Now we have windows.
What is that?
Side.
Oh, wow. They got the siding up in the roof.
Oh, I'm making you big. I'm making you big. I'm making you big.
Well, they got the siding up.
Oh, nice. Look at that. It's a real house now.
Not where Larry's at.
And they just got the tar paper on the roof.
Oh, I thought it was done. That is cool.
Nice.
Is that your siding, or is that just the inside siding?
Oh, good. It looks nice.
That's the side, one of the sides.
So exciting.
Dang. Woo. You done good, honey.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What
He
else?
was over there all that time making that happen, huh?
Show us. Did you go inside?
Oh, yeah, I went
You
inside.
went inside?
Of course.
How much?
I told you the pipes are in.
Oh, the pipes are in.
Woo-hoo!
Yesterday we went, they had like all the like receptacles, I guess, the holes drilled for the toilets.
What happened there?
So
That's
It
so
is cool.
cool. Now it's getting real exciting, huh?
yeah.
If you
Mama asked me if the house is yellow, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
They gonna paint that up.
Yeah, I know they're gonna paint it because the house is
You just
gonna
gotta
be
watch it.
gray.
All kind of nails around that got stuck.
Oh, you all right?
So why wouldn't they just put the siding up that has the color on it already?
What are they gonna
Insulation.
paint? Because you got three colors they give you three colors to pick. It was like this yellowish color, like that looked like almost. What else? They had that, the gray, which we're getting, or they had an off-white. You know, it's hard to count your stitches with this furry stuff.
I can imagine.
I don't like sewing in ends.
Me either. But somebody ordered the green today, scrubby. So I gotta finish this one.
Yeah, that might be a little bit important.
Yeah.
Hey, it's progress. We took the plastic off our windows today. So spring has sprung.
Okay.
Well, we put plastic on so it breaks the wind.
Uh-huh.
So the wind doesn't cut through the house. We have
Right.
we have old windows. 1960s, you know.
Makes sense.
Plus I have an air conditioner in it. So my son came home. I said, I can't breathe. It's stifling in here. And so he goes, how about if I take your plastic off your window? And I says, oh, so sweet. Thank you very much. I know y'all are interested in my word for word conversations with my kiddo, huh?
Hey, girl. It's probably nicer than my kiddos and I's conversation.
I want to go have supper. So what? Are you guys staying on longer?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be on for a while. Go eat supper and come back.
All right.
Or go grab supper and come
Just
back.
mute yourself and then go get your food and come back.
I don't know. Oh, that's my husband.
Oh, her husband might want to eat with her. Hold on.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he likes to occasionally.
Yeah, you know, newlyweds, they do
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I'm making the face. I know him like 11 years. It's
I know my husband for 38 years.
But
Going
you
on
haven't
35.
lived with him for 11 years, so.
let me tell you, it's yeah. I said, "Will you vacuum the stairs for me?" He's like, "Sure, absolutely." So I get home from my rounds, and I said, "So did you vacuum?" He's like, "No." Has he vacuumed since then? No. It's not gonna happen. Why does he say yes then? Say no. I don't know.
I can't comment. My husband may be watching. I can't comment.
It's like, do it
It's like,
or say no.
yeah, no.
I can't complain. My husband washes clothes and does dishes, so.
Well, my husband does his own clothes, but I asked him.
My husband does my laundry, and he does
So
it
does
very
mine. I
well.
give him
I'm
credit.
not
My husband does
complaining.
my laundry.
He asked if I wanted him to wash. He asked me if he should wash one of my things. So I said yes. Will you do it on delicate? Because I'm never asking you again. So just because I asked for delicates, it was sad in a way.
Oh, I don't ask. Just, getting the laundry done is nice enough.
No, I mean,
don't
if he
have
was
to be
gonna,
picky.
he doesn't do it for me, but
Oh,
I
look.
also don't have to do it for him, so I'm happy about that too.
Garrett, well, he hangs all the delicate. He doesn't put them in the dryer.
I asked him to take my laundry.
Wait, Dad goes, and
bring it upstairs.
See what you get to listen to when you're not in prison. When you don't have to go.
When you're not in prison, that's funny. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go.
All righty.
All right, honey.
Have a great night. So I'll see you on Thursday for sure. And
It was nice seeing you.
nice seeing you.
It's always.
Take care, everybody.
Bye, Woozle.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, you got this.
I can't say
What are
leave.
you laughing at, Dad? I said you were perfect, wonderful, and all that God's given me.
Just don't end us, Susie.
I was about to press leave, and I'm like, can I press leave? That doesn't.
Yeah.
End. All right, so I can leave through the leave. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Happy birthday to you. I'll be
Thank you
singing that
very
to you
much.
Friday, whether you hear it or not.
Thank you.
He said, okay.
Bye.
Happy birthday to you. Not everybody gets it sung to them twice,
That's right.
That's a privilege. I don't know. I was muted for 20 minutes this morning. So I don't know if it's a privilege or not. That might have been a privilege. My husband might think that would be a privilege.
I don't know. I couldn't hear at first, and then it was miserable.
It was a
but we got
technical
through
challenging day.
It was. It was.
Anybody in the chat want to come up and chat? We'll send the link. We got 4 people in the chat.
5.
5 people in the chat. Welcome in, 5th person.
I think it's Susie.
So you're crocheting a scrubby.
Yeah, I had an order for a green scrub. Didn't I? For a green? I know Donna Maria wanted a blue.
She wanted the blue for the dish scrubby, not the face scrubbies.
Right. That's what I'm doing. But didn't somebody else want a green dish scrubby?
Yeah, somebody wanted a green. I got you. I wrote you down. I'm putting the border on my scarf and hoping.
And I don't have any green ones, and I want to get some for the spring fling at the booth.
That's this weekend or next weekend?
Next weekend.
Next week. Yep.
So I got to get my butt in gear. This stuff is just so hard to see. You got to go by feel.
Yeah, that's why I don't like working with the scrubby yarn.
I guess I started with it right when I started crocheting. Yeah. So it doesn't bother me maybe so much. Maybe that's why.
Maybe. Okay, I'm going to frog it.
I'm so excited. Oh, wait, this is not right. God, nuts it. I said, God, nuts it.
Uh-huh. So, in case you're wondering, it's 291 days till Christmas. It pops up on my feed. Oh, she's counting. I better not talk numbers. Nobody talk. Everybody
no, it's not right. Something's not right. I got a froggy.
Godliness is cleanliness is next to godliness. Exactly, little Debbie. And it's so frustrating.
Oh, I see what I did. No.
You put too many?
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
I was going to just ask if anybody had big plans for the weekend, but it's only Tuesday.
I know.
It feels like Friday.
I know it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, I want the weeks to go by fast. I want to get to the end of this month.
You know what? I'm just about to scrap this one.
All right.
Because I couldn't pull it, and I'm afraid it might come undone.
At least you can frog it, and you can, you know.
It does frog quite easily. Now I'm going to start from scratch.
There you go.
Only because you see how it's separated at the end, and I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to. It got stuck. Bella, stop it.
It's her fault.
She's stalking the window.
Where's Thomas?
In the living room. And
okay. Oh, happy birthday to your youngest daughter, Anne.
Oh, happy birthday.
My baby's going to be 38 this year. I'm going to be married 39 years this year.
Sean's going to be 26 this year.
Wow. It's amazing how fast they grow up. When we were kids, my mom would always go, "Time goes so fast. You don't understand." And then when you got kids and you're this age, and I don't know why they call them golden years, but you know, when you're this age, you go, "Dang, time does go by fast. What happened to my baby?" And then you sit here and feel guilty. I would have changed this. I would have changed that. I wish I did it this way. I wish I did it that way. Oh, good. I'm not the only parent that does that.
Ah.
Okay, I gotta get my irrigation up and running.
You got a lot to do, Debbie.
I want to bring some mulch and dirt. Also need a repair dude to fix my shutters that blew off. I want the dock pressure washed. Ooh, you live on a lake, girl? Nice. Sounds like a lot of work, but I bet it's going to be beautiful when you're done.
Debbie's yard is beautiful.
Yeah, I've seen parts of it in her videos.
You know, I'm saying like I've been there, but you know, I've been there through her videos.
We have via the YouTube. I got this really nice garden, and I got everything straight and all my rose bushes in Nevada, and then I moved back home to New York.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh man. And now I don't have anything.
I want to do some raised gardens when we get in the house, because we flood, so you can't plant flowers and stuff.
Right. I got a lilac bush for Mother's Day last year, and my son planted it right by the door.
I remember that.
He planted it right by the door so I could see it when I take the dog out.
Oh, good. This one closed so much better.
Bare feet and dig it in the ground. Oh, those were the days. Loved doing that. I would be always outside when I was a kid growing up in New York. In Nevada, you can't go bare feet in the summer.
You know, as a kid, I can remember walking on the road and everything barefoot in the summer. Now it's like, ow, ow.
Yeah. And we ate dirt and sat in the gravel.
I used to love
out of the water hoses.
We used to have tar roads. So I would sit at the edge of the road and pop the tar bubbles.
We did that too. On the railroad stakes, we used to pop them.
That, and on the telephone poles had the tar on them.
Right.
Some excitement, right? That's too funny.
Popping the tar.
I lived an exciting childhood.
Oh, me too.
Now, my sister, on the other hand, she used to stay inside and play Barbies, but she shaved all my Barbie dolls' heads.
My gosh.
Her and my cousin.
So my grandmother
had to go buy wigs for the Barbies.
Unless it was raining, when we were at the lake house, we didn't stay inside unless you got in trouble.
We never stayed inside. Always riding our bikes or doing something, playing Red Rover and
exactly
dodgeball. And
even in the city, we didn't stay inside. I mean, you had the lady down the block. I'm going to tell your mother, and by the time you got home, your mama knew.
Oh yeah,
and you were in trouble
because your friend's mama had permission to bust your butt.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I remember the banana seat. Debbie won a banana seat from the Lions bicycle from the Lions.
Oh, cool.
My brother had a banana seat. That's the one I learned how to ride a bike on, but I never had my own bike until I bought it in high school in California.
Uh-huh.
I've lived in 4 different states.
Precious.
I've always wanted to live in one house my whole life.
Well, we lived in a old shotgun kind of house. And then when I was 11, my mom and dad built their house. And she's still there.
Wow. That's amazing.
And like across the street was an uncle, down the street was my grandmother and another uncle, and around that corner was an aunt.
That's so cool.
I think all his brothers and sisters lived close, except one lived in Pensacola and the other one lived in Baton Rouge.
Wow. Always wanted a close-knit family.
Most of the time it's good.
I would
Unless
not,
you got in trouble for something.
I would not know. I'm hoping to go around this one time tonight.
What are you doing?
I'm making a scarf.
Oh, okay.
I'm crocheting around the edge now.
Oh, okay.
And I got to tag the tails in. I'm going to go around it a couple of times, probably.
Precious.
Yeah. And I had 5 kids in the family. And they
Now
all
my
got
husband's
got kids, and I don't know.
My husband's one of 14.
Yeah, but you know them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm one of 3.
No, we're dysfunctional as can be.
Oh yeah, well, aren't we all?
Yeah, I hope so.
In some kind of way or another.
Yeah. But I'm happy. I mean, you know.
Debbie's one of 4. And I'm right smack in the middle, so.
I'm the baby.
The best one.
Aw, thank you. I've been a lot happier this past year than I.
Well, my husband says he was his mama's favorite. Now, you believe that out of 14? Come on.
Sure.
Maybe she let him believe.
Absolutely.
He's
Isn't that what you're supposed to do? Make each kid.
And then when he says he doesn't eat something, I'm like, you can't tell me with 14 kids that you didn't eat such and such.
Right.
My mama made me something special. I said, I know you a liar. So when he says he doesn't eat something, his sister goes, you know you ate that growing up. So then the other day she said she doesn't eat mashed potatoes. And he goes, you know you had mashed potatoes. So that's the fight that they have.
I think it's cool, you know, like everybody in your town because you're related to most of them.
Oh yeah. My kids hated it because they go, oh, you Big G's daughter, huh? They go, we can't do nothing without somebody knowing.
Exactly. That's good for you.
And John would be like, who told you? Like, don't worry about it. You don't know him.
Parents always find out.
And he works maintenance at the school. So, you know, like one of the other maintenance guys, if they were at the school where my kids were, they would, you know, oh,
they would tell.
You G's daughter, you G's son. I'm going to tell them.
That's good because it gave them a little bit of, you got to be responsible.
Yeah. And then, you know, they played local ball, you know, baseball and stuff. So that you knew everybody at the ballpark.
Right.
Shoot. I mostly stayed home from the ballpark because when the boys played, I stayed home with the girls. And when the girls played, I stayed home with the boys. It was so expensive to go to the ballpark. Isn't that sad?
Right. Yeah, I went to a Yankee game growing up, the Mets games. Now I couldn't afford to go.
Well, this was Little League, girl.
Oh, geez, no.
But they want to eat all day long. They want to
Yeah.
drink all day long. And you can't bring your own stuff in the park.
Yeah. My
then
kid
before-
went to Little League, tiny tot league, you know, T-ball.
Yeah.
Played in the outfield, digging holes. Didn't want anything to do with it.
Oh
So.
my God. Thomas twirled in the field. Marie picked flowers. Haley and Joseph played. Sean played football. And he was so tiny. I mean, we're talking tiny, tiny when he was little, that the football helmet would bob on he looked like a little bobblehead.
All
All
right.
right, Debbie. Sleep well.
Bye, Debbie. Thank you for coming. Yeah, it is getting late.
Is it?
It's
It
8:48.
is. It's only 7:48 here.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm good.
Oh, whenever you need to go, honey.
I'm going to be sitting here crocheting anyway.
You later than
That would
me.
be up to you.
Becky chased butterflies. Yeah. Now Haley played, but Marie, yeah, she picked flowers in the outfield.
My kid only played one season.
Thomas danced in the outfield. John sort of played okay. Sean didn't do baseball. He did football. And then the
Scott
kid
did
knocked him
basketball.
down, and he laid there and he didn't get up. Freaked me out. And the coach goes, "That's why I don't want to put him in." Then what's the purpose of not letting them play, you know?
Right. How are they going to learn if they like it or not?
Yeah, well, he played a few years and then.
Well, Scott played one season of T-ball, decided he didn't like it. That was fine because I wasn't going to pay for it. For him to play in the dirt. And then he tried basketball. That didn't even last a season.
Yeah, well, baseball's big here, you know, with the kids.
Yeah.
I mean, the ballpark here is right across the track from where I'm living.
Yeah, you got a small town. I lived in a bigger town.
Yeah.
At that time, I lived in California, Phoenix, you know.
Mm-hmm. No soccer or anything like that here. It was just baseball. And then they started with the Little League football.
I put him in karate, then they closed the karate. They canceled the karate, and I lost my money.
Mm-hmm. And of course, dancing for the girls, you know, that was a big thing too. But the girls play ball too.
Well, he never did karate because they canceled it, but never gave us our money back.
Yeah. Thank God my girls didn't want to dance.
That gets expensive.
Oh my God. Dance recitals, which is going to be coming up soon. So my granddaughter and my grandson both dance.
That's going to be a fun season for you.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's just one recital, so.
Well, that's good. And on a
But
Saturday,
the thing is, they don't say, okay, this age group's going to go at this time. They mix them all up, so you got to sit through the whole thing. But
fun.
The part that tickles me the best is the little bitty ones, and they trying to do their dance, and there's always one who's way in the back twirling all around, you know, rolling on the floor. But John Paul, the first year he danced, he cried the whole time, and I was
going to say, then there's one crying,
you know. But now he loves it.
Good.
There's him, and there's another little boy in there. He loves to dance.
Good.
And my son asked him, he goes, "If there's ever a time you don't want to do this anymore, you let me know." He goes, "No." He tried baseball. He hated it.
Good for him.
But now they put on Facebook, he was running track and field, poor little baby. But they don't live, you know, they're about an hour and a half away. So you can't get to their games and stuff.
Right. Everything's a while away from here. I don't have littles in my life though, so
Well, Chelsea, she's into art.
does
So
she
she
compete?
doesn't
Did
play
she
ball or
play?
anything like that. She's in the art club and
Oh, good.
she loves drawing.
Do they have little, like, not a recital, but a thing to display their art night or something?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Did I get a spoon?
No.
Ooh, what you got?
Same thing I got last night.
Ooh.
Irishman.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Auntie Dawn. How you
Yeah.
doing?
How are you?
I'm doing.
Taking care of that mama, huh?
Yeah.
It helps the pain.
There you go. Whatever works, girl.
He makes this hazelnut whipped cream
Mmm.
so good. And that's
Yum.
what's in there. Hazelnut whipped cream.
Oh, his cookies he made look so good.
Those are white chocolate macadamia.
Yum.
They
So
taste better than the
we
store.
might have to make some of those when he comes.
Oh, yeah. He's looking forward to cooking.
Awesome.
He wants to know how to make jambalaya.
All right, we can make it.
He loves to cook.
That's good. Thomas helps me cook.
It's nice to have a helper
Mm-hmm.
that enjoys it, you know?
Right. Uh-oh, there went my needle. And it goes in between these wood slats and this wood floor. Always.
Of course.
It's where they go.
They're gonna, if they ever replace those floors, they're gonna be finding a whole bunch of needles.
Most of the time I can grab them.
You need those needle nose tweezers, you know, the really fine tweezers.
Yeah. Oh, I heard a deep breath. I thought Bella went in the other room, but she's right there on the floor.
Dreaming.
Mm-hmm. Well, I got one half of it done.
That's good.
Oh, girl, I'm so glad I learned how to do the magic circle.
I know. Isn't that much easier?
Oh, my God.
I could not get that other way to work where you didn't get a hole in it.
Hate doing the chain and trying to squeeze them all into one little.
Yeah, but then it would never tighten enough so where you didn't have that hole.
Right.
I'm not as good as you, though. I don't follow directions on my magic circle.
Yeah, but you know what? People make it all different ways. I've watched people make it,
Yeah.
and it all in the end comes out the same.
Yeah, as long as it comes out and it works, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm on my second side of this first round.
You go, girl. So you're putting 2 rows of them?
No, I'm putting this. This is it. And then I'm putting an edge on that. And I'm going to go around to the others to meet it up. And then I'm going to probably put another edge on both the sides.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the bottoms, I'll put, I don't know. I have to figure it out because I don't want it super wide. If that makes any sense at all.
Mm-hmm. You put some little fringes on the end.
Yeah. At least it's just double crochets and they're just super easy. Kind of the stitch that you can do in your sleep.
Mm-hmm.
What you making those rounds? You probably do them in your sleep.
Uh-huh. Except when you got to count them. This
Yeah.
I like to count because if not, you can't see them. So
Right.
these make the best dish scrubbies, though.
Yeah, they are nice. See, I think that's wide enough for a scarf.
Mm-hmm. You're just covering up the neck.
Yeah. Long enough you could double it. Hey, baby girl. Every once in a while she checks to see if I'm still here.
Mm-hmm. Oops. I crocheted the tail into.
Uh-oh.
I know.
I've crocheted using the tail at times. And then
Oh, I've done that.
it ended.
Wrestling must be on. I hear Sean in there. He gets so excited.
It's nice to see, though.
Yeah.
How come my battery's dying? I have it plugged in. Oh, it fell out. I'm like, my battery on my computer's dying.
Oh, no. What the hell? I know, but those are the good memories, Anne. Speaking of the queens, I haven't, well, now it's king. I haven't watched I used to go down that rabbit hole watching the King's Guard all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Shawn Michael. Nothing. Oh, excuse you. I am live.
Oh, excuse me.
Hi, Sean.
I apologize.
He apologized.
Aw. He's such a gentleman.
I had to get it out.
You had to get it out? All right.
Thank you for coming and sharing it with us.
I know, right? Let's just share this burp. He just finished.
If you don't burp, it causes you heartburn.
Oh, okay. If he doesn't burp, it causes him heartburn.
Well, that's true. Hi, John Lucas.
Hey, John.
Come to craft with us?
You won't find any secrets here tonight.
Nope. This is only crafting, no working.
We are. I hope your doctor's appointment went well.
Yes.
He's not crafty.
Well,
Oh,
we
that's
appreciate
sweet.
you coming
Oh,
by.
hello. Oh, you got to work on the diet. Well, don't we all, John?
Yeah.
A little bit at a time. That's all you can do.
That's the only thing they say to. That's the first thing they say to fix your problems.
Yeah.
They don't even look at you. No.
Yeah, to work
Read
on
your
that
chart.
diet.
Go on a diet. Get more exercise. Okay, but my leg hurts. I mean, the bone is sticking out. Go
Right.
on a diet. Get more
But
exercise.
you can't eat cholesterol.
Right?
I know. We're good. We're surviving, John. Oh, I'm going to speak for myself, Teresa.
Oh, you know me. I'm surviving.
Well, you missed it, John. She sang happy birthday to Susie Woozy. So
I did. Watch the replay. I was in good voice tonight, too.
is that what you call that?
That's what I call that.
Oh, cool. Wait, I'm gonna have one tomorrow. My husband went. They putting siding up. Maybe the roof will go up tomorrow. I mean the shingles. They got tar paper on the roof. So excited. They got plumbing, pipes in for plumbing.
That's awesome.
So exciting. Now I gotta call my mama back because she goes, it's yellow. And I'm like, Mama, there's nothing yellow on that house.
Sorry, Mama.
Apologize. To call and apologize.
Oh, look at him causing smack in the chat.
I doubt that, Mr. Lucas. I don't care where she live. North, south, east, west. She gonna be for the East Coast.
And look at him getting little Debbie all in that.
Oh, Debbie just left.
That's why he's getting her in that mess.
She's not here.
Right. When you finish that, we'll go.
Oh, wait, this just is not right. Yeah, we can go whenever you're ready.
I don't care.
You getting ready to fall asleep, you?
Yep. Well, it's 9:05 by the time I get everything cleaned up and everything.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, guys, thank y'all for coming and listening to us and crafting and talking, and it was fun.
It was.
Yep. And don't forget tomorrow, East Coast Resellers. East Coast Resellers.
Dawn is nervous, so she can't focus on her work. Oh, no, honey. Dawn is not nervous. She's had a very long day.
Yeah, I've had a very long day. So,
it has nothing to do with that.
nervous, I am not.
If he wasn't
Tired,
nervous,
I am. Huh?
If he wasn't nervous, he wouldn't be lurking.
That's right. That's right. He's trying to get some secrets.
That's right.
Last day of practice tomorrow.
There you go.
Oh my goodness. Thank you guys. Y'all have a blessed night. And we will, hugs to you too, John. And we will see y'all tomorrow on
East
Teresa's
Coast.
channel.
Bye.
Good
night.
Bye, guys. You got it?